urban drilling, a term some city folk across Texas have not taken kindly to as the booming oil and gas exploration continues to creep ever closer to their homes and schools.
Noise, the fumes, bad. I like to walk in my neighborhood. There was times I couldn't go walk in my neighborhood.
Tamara Bounds raised her family in Mansfield. For 33 years, she's called the Fort Worth suburb home and has seen it grow fast. More than 200 wells have been drilled in the town of about 60,000 people, and there are permits for another 200 wells. Edge Resources wants to build a compressor station on the land behind her and expand on the 2 gas wells already here. The development would be within a few hundred feet of a school and homes, but the company says it is far enough away to meet setback requirements. Bounds and the Mansfield Gas Well Awareness Group she works with are pushing for bigger setbacks and more oversight.
They talk about they regulate. They don't regulate. They stamp the permit, go drill your wells. I don't see any continuous monitoring anywhere.
The Texas Railroad Commission, the agency that regulates the state's oil and gas activity, is looking at ways to put those concerned at ease through increased oversight. And lawmakers are watching to see how towns like Mansfield might attempt to further regulate the industry. Some could emulate Denton, which in November became the first Texas city to ban fracking altogether.
We want to make sure that we do everything we can do as a city, but at the same time we want to make sure we're not overstepping.
Mayor David Cook says the city's authority rests with permitting land use and has no interest in following Denton's lead. He says the city is exploring how it can work with the state in tracking air emissions.
That's certainly a state and federal issue, but the city may be able to help capture evidence, so to speak, as far as from a recording standpoint.
No matter what the city of Mansfield decides to do, Bounds just hopes it happens fast. Proposed legislation would make it more difficult for cities looking to impose restrictions on oil and gas production. 2 bills filed by Republican State Representative Phil King out of Weatherford would attempt to avoid a city-by-city fight over drilling regulations. One would require cities to get the Attorney General's okay before sending a proposed change or repeal to voters. The other, that cities be ready to reimburse the state for lost tax revenue if they tighten drilling regulations.
I don't think anybody in the state of Texas is saying we don't want you to produce.
Tamara Bounds knows it's important for the state that the oil and gas industry flourishes. She says she just wants it done responsibly. Reporting in Mansfield, this is Alana Rocha with the Texas Tribune.